Ya, ya, selamat malam, sahabat sedama dimanapun Anda berada. Terimalah salam Dhamma, Namo Buddhaya. Iya, Bante. Uh, you saw my video? Ya, selamat malam semuanya. Kita ketemu lagi eh, dalam acara Kongko-Kongko ya, bersama Bante Dewananda. Kita tunggu Bante.
Right?
Ya, oke Bante. Ya, namaste Bante. How are you Bante?
Very good, very good.
Uh, ya, today is okay Bante ya. Bante, okay today? No, I cannot hear your voice. No voice Bante.
No.
Oh, already. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So many trouble.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Now what time there, Bante?
Yeah, it was 7 past.
Oh,
7 a.m.
7 in the morning.
7 a.m. Yeah.
Uh, and how many monks in your temple Bante, today?
At Lankarama Temple, Los Angeles, 3 resident monks having today, and in Indiana Temple having 3 resident monks. Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Ya, teman-teman sedama dimanapun Anda berada, malam ini kita akan ditemani oleh seorang Bante yang tidak asing lagi bagi umat Buddha, ya, khususnya di Sri Lanka, Indonesia, karena Bante sudah beberapa kali datang ke Indonesia. dan juga sudah keliling, ya. Bante already go around in Indonesia, so many temple you visit in Indonesia, ya. Medan, East Jawa, Jakarta also, Bante, ya?
Yeah, many places I visited. Yes.
Many places.
Yeah. Sumatra, Sumatra also.
Sumatera. Ya. Ya, jadi sahabat sedama, kemarin baru-baru ini ya, Bante menerima satu tempat yang sangat luar biasa, satu tempat yang sangat historis, satu tempat yang dulunya bukan bangunan awal untuk wihara, ya, it is not temple, tapi akhirnya menjadi sebuah wihara. Ya, dan menjadi sebuah wihara, beliau terima dengan baik, dan saat ini sudah menjadi center untuk meditasi cinta kasih. Ini sangat luar biasa karena tentu menjadi heboh, menjadi viral, ya, karena memang tempat tersebut ini memang sebuah sejarah yang terjadi dalam Buddhism. Ya, Bante, can you tell us about loving kindness meditation? Because many people want to practice about loving kindness. Like Bante, smile and share the compassion to all people, like that. Yeah, please, Bante.
Namo Tanse Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tanse Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tanse Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good evening to all of you.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to thank you very much for your kind invitation for me this evening. With my experiences, loving kindness, meditation practice, very good for all human beings, not only for the Buddhist followers. To the loving kindness meditation practice, I can develop my loving kindness thoughts, my positive thoughts. You also can develop your positive thoughts, loving kindness thought through your practice.
Ya, jadi Bante mengatakan bahwa selama pengalaman beliau mempraktekkan meditasi cinta kasih, ini sangat berpengaruh sekali dalam kehidupan kita. Jadi tidak hanya umat Buddha saja, tetapi semua orang bisa mempraktekkan meditasi cinta kasih di dalam kehidupannya.
If someone like respect their mind, their physical body, and others, including innocent animals and nature, exactly, they would like to develop their kindness and compassion through the metta practice, through the loving kindness practice.
Ya, jadi setiap orang harus mengembangkan metta atau cinta kasih di dalam kehidupannya, dan setiap orang harus terus praktek cinta kasih untuk mempermudah komunikasi dengan yang lain.
If you like to respect, if you like to take care of your mind and body, Lord Buddha teach to us very important 5 kind of practice. They are good for all human beings. Before I tell you the Buddhist practice, the meditation practice, loving kindness practice, they are not only for the Buddhist followers. Buddha's teaching, Buddha's message, he preached to us good practice. They are very good for all human beings.
Ya, jadi setiap orang harus mengendalikan pikiran, ucapan, dan perbuatannya. Ya, seperti yang Buddha katakan bahwa kita harus mengembangkan cinta kasih, dan ini betul-betul harus kita lakukan demi kebahagiaan semua makhluk. Dan cinta kasih ini perlu dikembangkan oleh semua orang, ya, agar semua makhluk ikut bahagia.
Lord Buddha preached to us 5%. They are the good practice for all human beings.
Ya, jadi ini perlu dipraktekkan untuk kebaikan semua makhluk.
What are the meaning from 5 precepts? Not to kill, not to steal, not to do any sexual misconduct, not to be liar, not to involve with the drugs and alcohol. If someone broke these practice their day-to-day life right now and in the future, and also circle of samsara, they will have different kind of problem. They have to face with a different kind of problem. That's why we have to think. If someone think kindly their mind and their health and other people's life, exactly they would like to practice these kind of very important human practice.
Ya, jadi beliau mengatakan bahwa mempraktekkan 5 sila, ya, 5 precepts, ini juga salah satu bentuk praktek cinta kasih itu sendiri. Yang pertama adalah tidak membunuh, yang kedua tidak mengambil sesuatu yang bukan miliknya, lalu yang ketiga adalah misconduct, yaitu menghindari hubungan yang salah, tidak berbohong, ya, tidak berkata kasar, lalu tidak minum minuman keras yang memabukkan, yang mampu melemahkan kesadaran itu. Nah, jadi 5 praktek sila ini tentu menjadi salah satu bentuk daripada cinta kasih yang perlu kita kembangkan dalam kehidupan kita.
If you like respect your mind and body, your day-to-day life and others, including the nature, you like to continue this practice your day-to-day life. If someone, for example, Buddhist followers or other religious followers, or some people don't believe religion, but it's okay. But it doesn't matter your faith, your religion, your country, your nationalities. If someone broke this kind of practice, someone don't want to practice, someone don't want to continue this practice, it doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter your nationalities, it doesn't matter your country, exactly they will have different kind of problems, physical, mental, and family problems.
Ya, jadi jika seseorang tidak mempraktekkan, maka membuat mental mereka itu akan semakin melemah. Maka meditasi cinta kasih ini perlu dipraktekkan, perlu dikembangkan, ya. Dan jika tidak dikembangkan, maka akan melemahkan kesadaran itu sendiri.
With my experiences from Buddhist teaching, if you need highest blessings, if you need highest blessing, you have to think good and you have to do your action always with good thoughts. You will have good result.
Ya, uh, air, pardon, Bante? Air,
Yeah. Okay. If someone need happy
ya,
life, good life, they they have to think positive thoughts and they have to do their action always with good thoughts. They will have
hmm.
after they do their day-to-day activities action with good thoughts, they will have good result.
Ya, jadi menurut pengalaman Bante, jika seseorang ingin bahagia, maka mereka harus action, mereka harus melakukan sesuatu, ya, eh, harus dilakukan sendiri. Jadi bukan bukan menuntut orang lain, tetapi harus by action, harus dengan perbuatan itu sendiri.
The highest blessings are your action. You do your action. If you need highest blessing, you have to do your action with positive thoughts, good thoughts, loving kindness thoughts.
Hmm. Jadi itu harus betul-betul didasari dengan perbuatan. Ya, jadi kita harus action, kita harus berbuat sesuatu agar bisa kita realisasikan.
The
So,
loving kindness meditation practice. Loving kindness meditation practice helping to us, supporting to us, develop our own kindness and compassion. Buddhist practitioners have to think that Buddhism is not only worship or devotion. Buddhism is practice, more and more practice. For example, meditation. Meditation not enough for the worship and devotion. More someone interested into meditation, they have to involve and they have to practice by themselves. After practice and practice, step by step, they will have good result.
ya, ya jadi cinta kasih ini adalah sebuah praktek meditasi, ya, yang bisa dilakukan oleh semua orang, ya. Jadi tidak hanya umat Buddha saja, tetapi ya mau agama apa saja ya bisa juga, ya, demi untuk mengembangkan batin mereka. Jadi tidak khusus untuk umat Buddha saja. Jadi cinta kasih itu adalah meditasi. Jadi praktek meditasi yang harus dikembangkan, dilakukan oleh semua orang. Jika memang orang tersebut ingin bahagia, ingin damai, seperti yang beliau sampaikan tadi.
Right now, many kind of problems around me, around you, around the world. With my
Ya,
understand, the
karena
most of people are not understand what are the meaning from five precepts, and most of people are not in all them, and most of people are not practice their day-to-day life.
ya, karena kita tahu bahwa kita semua itu dilingkari oleh berbagai masalah. Banyak problem yang selalu muncul dan tenggelam dalam kehidupan kita. Nah, karena kita tidak tahu setiap orang mengalami permasalahan, maka dengan praktek cinta kasih kita akan bisa memahami, ya, semua kondisi yang ada di kehidupan kita.
I think most of Buddhist followers, Buddhist people, and other people also, they know Metta Sutta, Karaniya Sutta. The
Iya.
Karaniya mean do, metta mean loving kindness. Do metta, do loving kindness. The meaning of the topic from the loving kindness chanting blessing. If you're interested to understand, if you like to understand, if you want more and more loving kindness, how to radiate loving kindness first to yourself and others, please read loving kindness blessing, meaning from loving kindness, blessing from Karanimata Sutta.
Ya, jadi banyak umat Buddha yang sudah mengetahui ya, suta tentang cinta kasih, yaitu adalah Karaniya Metta Sutta. Jadi Karaniya Metta Sutta itu bukan hanya dibaca saja, bukan hanya ditulis saja, tetapi harus dipraktekkan ya setiap saat, dipraktekkan terus menerus dalam kehidupan kita.
Before going to think kindly other people, before going to radiate kind thought, kind action, other people, other things, kindly first think your mind, your physical body, and practice and radiate kind good things first yourself. After you are happy, after you having successful life, good life, kind thoughts, kind action, and you can go to radiate and you can give to each one your kindness and compassion.
Ya, jadi jika kita mempraktekkan cinta kasih itu sendiri, maka akan memberikan vibrasi bagi yang lain. Ya, jadi akan memberikan energi positif bagi orang-orang di sekitar kita. Maka cinta kasih itu akan membuat kita bahagia, membuat kita senang, membuat kita happy, ya, every time. Jadi setiap saat kita akan merasakan bahagia. Ya, Bante. So how many long we must sit meditation or walk meditation? Loving kindness.
Uh-huh. But what I can't. Can you repeat, please?
How long we must
we are asking the time, right?
sit meditation.
Time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, don't be worried about time for the beginners. You know, if you can practice right now, few minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, that if you can practice, if you're interested, few minutes, practice meditation, 10 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, more than 1 hour, welcome. The most important things, find a peaceful place and sit or stand or lying down, whatever comfortable, your body and mind, welcome. Don't worry about time for the beginners. After practice and practice, step by step, you can practice more minutes, more hours.
Ya, jadi kita bisa melakukan mempraktekkan cinta kasih, ya, meditasi cinta kasih, ya, mungkin 5 menit, 10 menit, 30 menit, 1 jam, ya. Dan yang paling penting adalah tempatnya harus tenang, ya. Tempatnya harus tenang, tempatnya harus damai. Nah, itu yang harus kita kerjakan di dalam melakukan meditasi. Nah, jadi beliau mengatakan bahwa ketika kita meditasi, disitulah kita harus mempraktekkan cinta kasih itu sendiri. Jadi pelan-pelan, ya. Jadi melalui sebuah proses, maka pelan-pelan akan bisa semakin lama praktek kita. Ya.
Yeah, especially some people complain about not the meditation. They complain, oh, Bhante, I would like to practice meditation, but I cannot sit long time. I have knees problem. I have back problem. I cannot do meditation. The reason is my body is not happy. My body has different kind of pain. Don't be worried. Yeah, you have to worry with your pain, uncomfortable your body. You have to go to doctor and take a medicine, whatever the physical things if you have, please follow by doctor advice. But you don't have to worry about this kind of problem for the meditation. For example, if you interested in practice sitting meditation, you don't have any kind of physical problem, physical pain. You can sit on the floor, on the cushion, uh, the, on the floor, not comfortable for you. Please find a chair or bed. The bed or floor cushion, they are not comfortable for you. Please stand in and practice. Standing meditation, not good for the comfortable you. Do walking meditation. Walking meditation, sitting meditation, standing, both are not comfortable you. Please do meditation with the lying meditation. The most important thing, if you're interested in practice, you have to prepare a good place, peaceful place. You can do your meditation by yourself. Don't be worried about sitting, walking, standing, that whatever comfortable you. And don't be worried about time. If you want to practice just second right now, welcome.
Oke, ya, banyak para praktisi yang selalu komplain ya dalam mempraktekkan meditasi. Jadi mereka selalu komplain kenapa kita meditasi ini malah semakin menderita, semakin sakit, ya kaki sakit, semua sakit. Jadi mereka komplain. Nah, jadi beliau menyampaikan bahwa kita mau duduk, mau berjalan, mau berbaring, ya, mau berdiri sekalipun, maka semua itu adalah sebuah proses yang harus kita amati. Jadi kita harus mencari tempat yang sejuk, yang damai, yang peaceful, ya, jadi supaya bisa mendukung praktek meditasi kita.
Sometimes people say, I hear from many people all the time saying, hey Bante, we don't have time to practice meditation. How to practice meditation? I have to go to job, I have to go to work, I have to prepare breakfast, lunch, dinner, tea, and I want to prepare children things. I have to drive from house to the different places. I have to organize wedding ceremonies, birthday ceremony, many kind of things I have to do. Oh my goodness, I don't have time to practice meditation. How to make a time? Don't be worried about. I will tell you. Morning, you are busy. Yes, I am agree. Daytime, you are busy. Yes, I am agree. Evening time also, you are busy. I am agree. But I will tell you the good time for you. Before go to bed at night, go to bed with loving kindness thought, positive thought, and close your eyes on the bed with loving kindness thought, and breathing in and out with loving kindness thought. It is a good time. Think yourself kindly and share in blessing and loving kindness thought with the breathing. And you can, if you have family, husband and can radiate loving kindness thought. Wife can radiate loving kindness thought. Husband, the parents can radiate loving kindness. Children can radiate their parents. That way, practice and practice. You are going to sleep automatically with the positive thoughts, loving kindness thought. It is also good meditation. Next day, early in the morning, you will wake up without a stressful mind, with a smile, with kind. Next day, you can go to, especially children, you can go to school with a smile, without stress. You can go to work without stress, and you can continue your day-to-day activities next day, morning until evening, exactly with a smile and happy.
Ya, jadi Bante menyampaikan bahwa banyak orang yang selalu mengatakan saya tidak punya waktu untuk meditasi. Ya, jadi saya nggak bisa melakukan praktek meditasi karena waktunya susah. Ya, mau makan siang, mau makan malam, mau pesta, mau ketemu ini, ketemu itu, selalu ada. Jadi banyak orang yang selalu mengatakan susah untuk mengatur waktu itu. Nah, jadi beliau menyampaikan, ya, jadi beliau mengajak sebelum Anda masuk kamar tidur, ya, sebelum Anda tidur, ya, jadi saat itulah Anda punya waktu untuk praktek meditasi cinta kasih. Jadi Anda mengamati keluar masuk napas, keluar masuk napas. Jadi saat itu juga salah satu bentuk daripada meditasi. Jadi Anda amati, Anda mencintai keluarga, Anda cinta, memiliki kasih sayang terhadap anak, ya, suami, istri, semuanya. Nah, disitulah. Jadi pancarkan cinta kasih itu kepada mereka. Maka pagi ketika Anda bangun pagi, maka Anda akan terbebas dari semua stres, semua permasalahan, dan Anda bangun dengan kebahagiaan. Dan selanjutnya aktivitas Anda juga akan sangat baik ketika rutinitas seperti itu dilakukan terus, ya, dan itu akan membangun sebuah kasih sayang yang besar di dalam diri kita. Ya.
Tonight,
Yeah,
end of our program, please try by yourself. Go to bed with positive thoughts. Sleep with positive thoughts. Next day early in the morning, you will wake up happy mind.
Ya, jadi kita harus membuat program, ya, sebelum kita tidur maka kita lakukan meditasi cinta kasih, dan itulah yang akan bisa membuat kita memiliki cinta kasih dalam diri kita, dan kita akan bahagia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Buddhist way, our Lord Buddha preached to us, teach to us different type of meditation also. Loving kindness meditation you can practice with the breathing and breathe out. Think, may I be well, happy and peaceful. Breathing in and out, with may I be well, happy and peaceful. And also you can practice mindfulness of breathing meditation, anapanasati bhavana. You can breathe in and out mindfully. Think, okay, now I'm going to take a short breath. Think and breathe in and out. And if you want to take a long breath, you can think and breathe in and out with long breath. And also, you can practice meditation, your day-to-day activities always. When you walk, you can walk with mindfully. When you're hungry, eat with mindfully. When you want to go to sleep on the bed, go to bed with mindfully. If you want to drive, do it with mindfully. They are helping to other actions to do your mindfully. We will have many kind of, after practice, we will have many kind of good result from loving kindness practice, mindfulness of breathing meditation practice, and other meditation also same. The most important part is you have to read meanings, benefits, and you have to practice by yourself, and you will have good results.
Oke, ya. Jadi Bante menyampaikan bahwa meditasi cinta kasih ini bisa dibarengi dengan mengamati keluar masuknya napas. Ya, jadi masuk dan keluar napas kita itu perlu diamati. Itu juga salah satu bentuk kesadaran. Ya, maka beliau menyampaikan bahwa itu adalah mindfulness, ya, kesadaran kita itu yang harus dipraktekkan. Nah, makanya bisa dengan keluar masuk napas. Jadi mengamati keluar masuk napas atau yang dikatakan sebagai anapanasati. Nah, jadi kalau kita terus mengamatinya, maka dengan cinta kasih itu yang terus mengembangkan batin kita, dan kita bisa melakukannya di mana saja, saat kita beraktivitas, saat kita makan, saat kita membaca, dan semuanya itu bisa menjadi salah satu pengembangan cinta kasih di dalam diri kita, dan itu yang harus dilakukan setiap saat. Yeah.
You know that the meditation practice always supporting, helping us with a different way. Okay, you can. I will give the two example. If you're hungry, go to kitchen and take your food, breakfast or lunch, and turn on before eat. Sit in front of the TV, turn on the TV and eat. At that time, I hope you cannot taste 100% taste. You cannot taste for your from your food because you are watching TV. Your mind with the uh, TV, maybe news or whatever you like to watch it. You eating and watching. At that time, you cannot taste your food. But another day, you when you start to eat your breakfast or lunch or dinner, at that time, you eat without turn on TV. One time eat with the TV news, and other time eat without turn on the TV. The when you turn on TV and eat, you didn't taste very good your food. But you eat without turn on TV, you can taste your food more than the other day. The I want to tell you, if you eat your food mindfully, you can taste your food. You know what you are eat. That's also good uh, practice. They are these kind of practice also coming from loving kindness meditation and mindfulness of breathing meditation.
Ya, ya jadi kita bisa mempraktekkan dalam proses cinta kasih itu saat kita sedang menyantap makanan. Ya, jadi kita harus melakukan satu bentuk kesadaran cinta kasih yang terus kita kembangkan ya melalui apa yang menjadi aktivitas kita saat itu. Maka dengan pemikiran yang dipenuhi dengan cinta kasih, karuna, nah itu juga akan terus membuat kesadaran kita itu semakin membaik, semakin membahagiakan. Jadi akan semakin berkualitas. Itu praktek itu harus melalui sebuah proses yang panjang. Jadi tidak hanya sebentar, tetapi butuh waktu yang panjang. Ya.
Yeah.
Oke. Ya, Bante. So, so many Buddhist people also want to practice about loving kindness meditation, but they also always complain because it is not easy to practice it. Not easy, but very difficult for us. Yeah, very difficult because, like Mate said just now, because many people don't have time to practice it. Many people said very difficult to arrange their time. So how can we arrange our time? Maybe every day.
That's why the most of the time people are this is very common things around the world. Most of people are always thinking and helping, not their self, not their mind. All the time they are thinking others and other things. They say, okay, I want to help my children. It is true. The parents has to help them. Some people say, oh, I want to support my family. Yes, it is true. It's wonderful ideas, loving kindness. People have to think both my mind, their mind, and other people's mind also. Myself and other selves also. First, do whatever will do good thing for others. we have to do something ourselves also. You know, the meditation is very good practice. Uh, for example, today maybe they don't have time to do time. They don't have time to. They don't have time enough time to do the meditation, practice meditation. Okay, but maybe tomorrow, morning or evening or daytime, maybe they don't have time. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 30 minutes. Don't be worried about. Please, you make different time. You make a schedule for other things, other people things, right? Why you cannot make a 1 minute or 2 minute or 3 minutes by yourself? That's why
Yeah.
I told you, the audience, I told the audience, the morning, daytime, evening, exactly you are busy. But on the day, right? Take a few minutes and practice. This tonight, 5 minutes, maybe next week you are going to continue. Next week you will have 7 minutes to practice meditation. That's where we can develop. We complain, oh, we don't have time, we don't have time. It is meaning you never ever going to practice meditation. Finally, you are going to go, your age is going to be a senior, you are going to be old, your physical body is not strong, that your mind is not over healthy or strong. At that time you are unhappy, you are sad, you will face different kind of problems. You don't know how to deal with them, you don't know how to face with the problem nature things. The before you will face that kind of things. Please kindly think your mind and physical body. Please start practice. Make a small time yourself and do it, please.
Iya. Jadi beliau menyarankan kita harus memprogram waktu kita ya. Karena memang banyak orang selalu mengatakan susah untuk ngatur waktu ya. Alasannya banyak sekali, ya, susah untuk ya mendapatkan waktu yang bagus untuk meditasi. Nah, maka beliau menyarankan kita ya pagi, malam ya kita harus program, kita harus atur waktu untuk praktek meditasi. Ya, jadi tidak perlu lama ya. Pokoknya ada waktu saja untuk mempraktekkan, itu adalah sesuatu yang baik ya. Sesuatu yang memang harus kita lakukan. Nah, jadi bukan harus lama-lama gitu tidak ya, tetapi beliau menyarankan yang penting ada waktu untuk meditasi. Jadi itu yang sangat diperlukan. Ya. Jadi Bante, now how long Bante to be a monk, and how long your practice loving kindness?
Yeah, I became ordination when I was 10 years old, 1982.
1992.
No, 1982.
82.
82, yes.
82.
Yes. I became monk 1982. At that time, I was 10 years old.
Oh, 10 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, jadi beliau mulai di Papajita itu umur 10 tahun ya. Umur 10 tahun sampai sekarang.
Yeah.
So
I was practice Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist religion, by the Bible study and Quran
Bible
study.
also.
Yeah, Bible study, Quran study, and Quran, and also Bhagavad Gita and different kind of the religious books, their teaching, their culture, and Sri Lankan language and different Pali and Sanskrit. I was study at the Buddhist school more than 17 years.
17 years.
Yes.
About Buddhist study.
Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist culture, Sri Lankan culture, and other religions.
Yeah.
History,
Ya, jadi
Sri Lankan history and
beliau belajar ya mengenai filosofi Buddhis, ya, lalu tradisi-tradisi Buddhis itu selama 17 tahun beliau belajar, bahkan yang bukan Buddhis pun dipelajari. Ya, jadi beliau ini betul-betul sudah ya banyak ya pengalaman beliau dan pengetahuan beliau mengenai Buddha Dhamma. So, where you come from, Bante?
sorry.
Which place? Where you come from? Because so many people don't know about Bante.
Yes,
so,
I'm original from Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Yes, I was born capital from Sri Lanka. Its name of it Colombo.
Colombo.
Yes.
Ya, jadi Bante lahir di Colombo ya, Sri Lanka. Jadi Colombo ini juga merupakan salah satu tempat yang sangat bersejarah ya, historis.
And I came here United States 2001. I was at Lankara, this temple. I was here 2.5 years. And 2003, I went to Indiana. I started Indiana Buddhist Meditation Center there. And again, I had to back to Los Angeles Temple. The reason is my brother, after my brother monk passed away, now I am running. I'm doing spiritual activities and other activities for the society, American society, Sri Lankan and Indonesian, Thai, Burmese, Laos, Cambodian, Japanese, Korean, many nationalities and many faith. All together, I am doing my spiritual activities. Los Angeles, Indiana, and also few months.
No voice, Bante.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No, yeah.
So,
The
Lankaram Buddhist temple. It is the first temple you visit in USA.
Yes, I became here to 2001. I became here.
Oh, yeah. And Lankarama Buddhist temple, then Indiana Buddhist temple.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And few months ago, the was Aradhana day, was invitation day, raining invitation day for the monk. At that time, our American doctor, he donated his historical church for me.
In Los Angeles, kan?
It is from Bryan, Ohio.
Ohio. Ya. Jadi beliau saat ini tinggal di Los Angeles di Lankarama Buddhist Temple. Tapi beliau sebenarnya adalah juga termasuk kepala wihara di Indiana Buddhist Temple ya. Indiana Buddhist Temple, dan juga beliau sebagai kepala wihara yang baru saja beliau terima, yaitu di Ohio itu Father Ohio. What temple, Bante?
The state name is Bryan, Ohio. The new temple name is Loving Kindness Meditation Society.
Oh, jadi sebelum menjadi tempat meditasi di Ohio, itu adalah Bryan Bryan, Ohio.
Yeah.
Ya, Bryan, Ohio. Dan itu adalah sebuah tempat, sebuah tempat agama lain ya, tapi diserahkan kepada Bante dan akhirnya menjadi tempat meditasi ya, Loving Kindness Meditation Society. Nah, yaitu untuk praktek meditasi cinta kasih di sana. Dan itu
November 28th, the next month, November 28th, we do our new place grand opening ceremony.
November
20th.
28.
No, 20th. 20.
Oh, 20. Oh, jadi November tahun lalu itu baru dibuka ya. Jadi baru dibuka tempat tersebut menjadi meditasi center di sana.
After 28th, the Lord Buddha and Jesus stay in the same place.
Jadi setelah diresmikannya ya bulan November tahun lalu, akhirnya rupang Buddha dengan patung Yesus itu berdampingan.
Yeah, I would like to radiate spreading loving kindness message through the Buddhism and through the other faith.
Jadi beliau mengharapkan supaya kedua patung ya rupang Buddha dengan patung Yesus ini selalu berdampingan dan membawa satu energi positif bagi orang-orang di sana.
Right now, who don't understand Dharma, who don't understand Buddha's loving kindness message, always many people are still fighting with the different kind of problems. I want to reduce different kind of fight from different country, different nationality, different religion. That's why I am planning to keep one place Lord Buddha statue, Buddhist peace, and Buddhist religion, and meditation, and also other religion, other people all together. After putting, making the peaceful temple, peaceful loving kindness center, to the center, I am going to radiate good message for the fighting people, unhappy people around the world.
Ya, jadi beliau menyampaikan bahwa tidak ada orang sekalipun yang mengenal Buddha tidak masalah. Jadi beliau tetap ya mengatur ya tempat tersebut sebagai tempat atau pusat untuk belajar kebaikan. Ya, jadi ada tempat untuk ada masalah, ada untuk meditasi, ada juga untuk yang lain ya. Jadi ada patung yang lain di situ juga ditaruh. Ini juga untuk membuat yang lain itu tertarik, ya, tertarik datang untuk praktek. Nah, jadi praktek meditasi. It is a good song, Bante. I'm very happy to have heard it because it is very difficult to find that like your place, your center in the world.
Yeah.
So
you know that. Yeah, you
it
know
is
that.
very rare.
Yeah. I think it is a good idea. I think through our effort in the future, we will have good results from our new center.
Iya, iya. Ya, jadi beliau juga berharap kedepannya juga mudah-mudahan banyak yang bisa mengenal, ya, mengenal ajaran Buddha. Ya, ini ngomong-ngomong ketemu Bante 2015 ya. I have met Bante 2015, right? Yeah, 2015 in Indianapolis. Ya, jadi saya ya kebetulan beliau undang waktu itu ke wihara beliau. Ya, itu sebenarnya nekat dan tekad gitu ya. Karena sama sekali tidak tahu dari Texas waktu itu. Jadi beliau undang by messenger, ya. That time by messenger you send inviting me, right?
Yes,
So,
you are my long time Dhamma friend.
yes.
Still you are my Dhamma friend.
Thank
You
you,
like to
Bante.
visit Los Angeles, California, Indiana, Brand, Ohio, and also Sri Lanka. I came from very, very historical temple from Sri Lanka. You also welcome your family, your Dhamma friends.
Thank you,
Also
Bante.
welcome to here and Sri Lanka. I will take care of you and your
Thank
friends.
you. I will. I will visit you again next time. Yeah, I will arrange my time to visit Bante again.
Yeah.
Ya ini memang saya awalnya juga hanya friend saja di Facebook, ya. Awalnya hanya say hello di Facebook, tetapi ternyata ya pada saat saya di Texas ya ke Amerika waktu itu kebetulan juga ada undangan di Killeen ya, Killeen Texas. Nah, dan beliau tiba-tiba mengundang saya dan sekarang juga diundang lagi ini.
Yeah, and
Okay.
also I will tell you that this is very blissful message for the Indonesian people. Next, I don't know this year, maybe next year, we are going to build very meaningful, blissful stupa at Indiana Buddhist Temple. The stupa I will bring from Indonesia.
From Indiana, bring to
Indonesia,
Indonesia.
Indiana.
Oh, Indonesia, Indiana.
Yes.
Oh, Bante.
Yeah.
Ya. Jadi
Yeah.
I saw many statue in Indiana, so many statue, right?
Yes,
From
but
Indonesia.
I already ordered the stone, Indonesian river stone stupa, look like what's the famous
Indonesia.
temple, Borobuddha temple, nearby Borobuddha. I ordered statues, standing Buddha statue, sitting meditation, and Sarut, Mugalan, and Venerable Sivali, two lions, and many statues included the stupa. They are going to be an Indiana Buddhist temple. I hope next year. Yeah. And also I established the Kotte temple, my Sri Lankan temple, also having Indonesia a meditation Buddha statue and Sujata Situdevi in the Kotte temple. I would like to take a short time, and I would like to thank and bless all of Indonesian my Dhamma friends. You know, they are my good friends. With their support, with their donation, we are doing different kind of Buddhist activities. United States, Sri Lanka, India, and also Indonesia, around Indonesia. Thank you very much.
Satu. Ya, jadi Buddha Rupang ya, ada Bante Moggallana, Sariputta, juga ada Gajah juga ya. Itu juga beliau pesan dari Indonesia ya, di Indianapolis itu semua rupang-rupang Buddha itu dari Indonesia semua, bahkan di Sri Lanka, ya di India juga yang masih merupakan cabang dari wihara-wihara beliau itu juga pesannya dari Indonesia, ya. Mungkin beliau kehidupan lampaunya lahir di Indonesia.
Yeah.
Maybe Bante the the past life you born in Indonesia.
I hope. Yes, I have many Indonesian friends. I like them, like they, like you,
Yeah.
Yeah. They
So,
are very kind, and also I am doing my day-to-day religious activities, meditation practice, and how say the charitable work, and everything is all together. All together meaning always joined with me different nationalities and different faith.
Yeah. Before you loving kindness meditation society in Ohio, that time they have one temple, that temple is still have now.
Yeah, yes.
Ohio.
Yeah, we have one Sri Lankan temple. It is far away from our church.
Oh,
New place, and the previous temple is not close by. I think by car, maybe 3.5 hours drive.
Oh, yeah. So Sri Lanka temple in United States, it is how many states, but
I hope more than 40, 50 Sri Lankan temples around the US.
40, 50.
More than 50, I think. I hope.
Oh, yeah.
But
Jadi
the most important news from our Indian Buddhist temple, the most of the time, American people go to Indian temple and practice meditation, and they are involved in Buddhist culture, Buddhist practice most of the time. Many American people are involved in Indian Buddhist temple. It is good news.
Ya. Jadi sudah banyak wihara-wihara Sri Lanka dibangun di Amerika, ya. Ya, kurang lebih 40 atau 50-an wihara di Amerika, ya. Dan juga termasuk orang-orang Amerika sendiri yang belajar meditasi di Sri Lanka, ya. Begitu kembali ke Amerika, mereka membangun center-center sendiri untuk praktek meditasi. Jadi sudah banyak sekali, itu belum yang Thailand, belum yang Laos, ya, Myanmar. Nah, itu sudah tambah banyak lagi wihara-wihara. Ya. So
right now, many some American people having the meaningful, blissful Buddhist name. I go to the Buddhist name. They are using their Buddhist name in their day-to-day life. For example, one gentleman's American name is Bruce Allen. His American name is Bruce Allen. His Buddhist name is Dharmadasa. He always working for the Dhamma. He takes care of monk's temple with many ways. And last year he donated the 2 acres land, and now we are making meditation centers, kutis there also.
Oh, ya, sekarang banyak Amerikan, ya, orang-orang Amerika ganti nama nih. Jadi ganti nama Buddhis. Mereka tidak menggunakan nama-nama mereka, tapi sudah menggunakan nama-nama Dhamma, mengenai nama Buddhis. Bahkan juga ada yang mendanakan tanahnya untuk meditasi center. Nah, ini sangat luar biasa karena banyak orang-orang yang memang tertarik dengan meditasi, ya, tertarik dengan meditasi.
This is very interesting. We are Asians. Sometimes I'm not going to complain, but you know the our people using the Western name, American people using Buddhist name.
Jadi orang-orang Amerika ini maunya dapat nama Buddhis, ya, karena mereka tertarik dengan Buddhis. Jadi itu yang sangat-sangat membanggakan sebenarnya ya. Jadi nama-nama Buddhis. Nah kita sendiri malah nggak mau pakai nama Buddhis ini. Yeah, but our people, yeah, it is not need to use, don't want to use Buddhist name. It is different with American. And they want Buddhist name, but East people don't want to use the Buddhist name. It's different because like Indonesian Buddhist people, it is they all have Buddhist name, but maybe few people use Buddhist name.
Yeah. Sri Lanka also same. The most people have Buddhist names. Few people don't have Buddhist names. It's okay, whatever they like, they can use. People can call their name. I want to tell you, the many the new Americans, the American people who are interested in Buddhist teaching, they would like to use their family name and Buddhist name all together. It's good news.
Okay, so Bante stay in USA. How long already, Bante? Now, 2002, Bante went to USA, right?
2001, I came here.
2001.
I came here 2001, stayed at Lankarama Temple 2.5 years. And after 2.5 years, I went to Indiana Buddhist Temple. I was started 2003, June 28. And next month, 20th, 2001, June 20th, on Saturday, I'm going to open another third one on Bryan, Ohio.
Oh, so now 20 years already. Bante stay in USA.
Yeah.
Wow, 20 years. So, and many American follow Bante, yeah, because in at Indianapolis Temple, it is all American, and mostly is Sri Lanka, Bante, yeah, but
Sri Lanka, many Sri Lankan people living around the Los Angeles, Indianapolis, not many Sri Lankan, few Sri Lankan, they are also go to temple, and other nationalities also go to temple. They are work with group of the American people.
American, ya. Jadi banyak orang-orang Amerika yang datang ke wihara Indianapolis. Ya, bahkan waktu saya di sana itu setiap hari ada. Ya, jadi semua orang bule, orang-orang Barat. Jadi yang Sri Lanka malah jarang, ya. Itu. Jadi banyak orang-orang Barat yang sudah tertarik. Mungkin kurang publikasi, kurang apa ya, viral ya. Memang harus diviralkan sebenarnya, tapi ya nanti lama-lama juga orang tahu sendiri ya. Ya, so in Los Angeles today, many Buddhists there, but they are only few Buddhists in Los Angeles. in Los Angeles, they have many Buddhists or few Buddhists?
I can't hear you. What? Hello?
Can you hear Bante?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Los Angeles, they have many Buddhists or few Buddhists?
Oh, many.
Many.
Yeah. In the Los Angeles, around the Los Angeles have Sri Lankan temple. I don't know how many Indonesian temple. I've been there. One of Indonesian temple. They are very good Dhamma friend. They are helping Lankaram Buddhist this temple also. Then last month I visited their temple and I conduct a short meditation session, blessing, and also they offered lunch dana for me. After 1.5 year, after 1.5 year, I ate Indonesian
Yeah.
food at their temple.
Good.
Yeah.
Ya. Banyak umat-umat yang sudah tertarik ya, bahkan ya dari Indonesia, dari Laos ya, dan juga banyak orang-orang setempat yang sudah tertarik dengan ajaran Buddha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Los Angeles Indonesian temple name is Dharmachakra Temple.
Oh, Dhammacakra Temple.
Yeah, it's Los Angeles. Yeah.
Oh, di sana juga ada wihara Indonesia.
Yeah.
Ya, wihara Indonesia yaitu Dhammacakra. Ya, Dhammacakra Temple. California. Dhammacakra.
Yeah, Los Angeles.
Yeah. And that time also I visited.
Are you?
And stay there. So many nights, many days. Yeah, Dhammacakra, California, Los Angeles. Yeah. And maybe last year. No. Yeah. On March or April, they invite me to give a Dhamma talk by Zoom. Indonesian Buddhist community in California, Los Angeles.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. They still remember me.
Yes, you having a good Dhamma knowledge, good experiences.
Thank you.
You can share in Dhamma, person to person, country to country. Please continue your spiritual activities. Thank you very much your effort for the develop good practice for the society.
Thank you so much, Bante. Yeah, I will do the best. Dhamma,
Please.
always I will talk it, I will spread it, I will discuss it. Yeah, maybe now I don't have temple, but I have Facebook.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about temple. Yeah. You have 3 temples in America, okay?
Thank you.
And Sri Lanka also.
Yeah. My temple is in here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Bante, for your time.
I would like to give a short blessing you, your family, your Dhamma followers around the Indonesia and all the country. Right now, many people are suffering with the coronavirus and different kind of problems. Between my short blessing time, please close your eyes with a smile and relax your body and mind, breathing in and out with positive thoughts. May I be well, happy and peaceful.
Thank you. Ya, Bante. Ya, semuanya Bante akan memberikan blessing sebelum kita close acara malam hari ini. Ya, dan Semoga dengan apa yang beliau sampaikan dapat bermanfaat bagi kita dan bisa memberikan kebahagiaan bagi kita dan semua makhluk.
Bhavatu Sabba Mangalang Rakhantu Sabba Devata Sabba Buddhanu Bhavena Sada Sunti Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sabba Mangalang Kantu Samba Devata Samba Dhammanubhavena Sada Tutti Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Samba Mangalang Raghukantu Samba Devata Samba Sanganubhavena Sada Sati Bhavantu Te. I will bless you. May all beings be with you. May all blessings be with you. May all devas protect you. By the power of all the Buddhas, may you be well, happy, and safe. May all blessings be with you. May all devas protect you. By the power of all the Dhamma, may you be well, happy, and safe. May all blessings be with you. May all devas protect you. By the power of all the Sangha, may you be well, happy, and safe. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from hatred. May you be free from ill will. May you be free from greed. May you be free from jealousy. May you be free from anger. May you, may your family, may all Indonesian people around the world, all nationalities, all religions, innocent animals, nature, be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Thank you very much for kind invitation for me. Anytime, welcome. If you need anything, let me know. I will do kindly. Thank you.
Thank you, Bante. Thank you very much. Next time I will invite Bante to talk again, to discuss again, because many people want to know about Dhamma, about your teaching, about Buddhists in USA, and about Buddhists in Sri Lanka also. And tonight I'm very happy to meet Bante.
I'm happy too. Yes, I would like to remind all of you, please tonight go to sleep with loving kindness thought, breathing on the bed with loving kindness thought. Tomorrow you will have good result.
Sadhu, 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 sadhu.
Okay.
Ya, oke, ya,
Okay,
semuanya
nice
ingat
day.
apa yang dipesankan Bante. Ya, malam ini kita harus praktek meditasi cinta kasih. Jadi sebelum kita tidur, maka praktekkan meditasi cinta kasih. Maka besok kita akan bangun dengan bahagia. Ya, one more again, thank you Bante for your loving kindness, and tonight make me happy because tonight I have 3 temples.
Okay, yes.
Indiana and Ohio.
Yes, and Sri Lanka.
Okay, and thank you very much, Bante.
Okay.
And
Good night. Bless you. Okay.
Again.
Bye.
Also, we meet here, but it is happiness time for us. And next time we meet again. Thank you, Bante.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Bless you. Namaste. Okay.
Yeah. Saudara-saudara sedama yang berbahagia, kita sudah di ujung acara karena Bante sudah menghilang. Ya, itu kesempatan baik bagi kita berbicara dengan Bante Dewananda, ya, yang saat ini beliau berdomisili di Los Angeles, Amerika Serikat. Dan mungkin next time kita akan undang beliau lagi untuk cerita-cerita mengenai ya umat Buddha yang ada di sana. Dan beliau sangat besar ya sepak terjangnya di Amerika karena memang banyak orang-orang Amerika yang tertarik dengan agama Buddha. Ya, jadi itu yang kita bahas pada kesempatan malam hari ini ya, dan mudah-mudahan kita akan undang yang lain, kita ajak kongko-kongko di sini ya, dan semoga kita memiliki kesempatan yang luar biasa untuk pengembangan dhamma ya. Mungkin Lumpo Yen, mungkin Lumpo Ad, mungkin lumpo-lumpo yang lain dan, dan mungkin banyak yang nanti akan kita ajak, kita undang untuk berbicara di sini di Dhammawadi Buddhist Broadcasting. Ya, terima kasih atas waktunya dan kita akan ketemu lagi di waktu yang tepat. Terima kasih. Cidang Ditanto Lokasamin sama Sambuddho Sasana. Sadu, sadu, sadu. Happy moment, happy in,